Hello and welcome back to the Daily News Network for another edition of Maximize Your Potential. I'm Brian Sexton. You all know David Sillick. And today we have with us a mechanical engineering student from the University of North Florida, Von Wilhite. Hey, Von, how are you?
Doing great. How are you?
I'm good. And it's going to surprise some people who don't realize that there's a racing club at UNF. Now, there's all kinds of clubs on college campuses, but open wheel, full-size racing club. Tell us what you do.
So
you guys build a car.
Yeah, no problem. I'm currently the suspension vehicle dynamics lead for the team, where I design everything that isn't within the frame of the car to kind of controls the car's control and evaluate how it performs on track. And it's really a great program where students can get into both in racing, and it's a great way to apply everything that you've learned in class, and also kind of touch things you haven't really reached in class.
So to clarify, you and your other engineering students work together to build a full-size race car that you're getting ready to take out onto track.
Yes, sir.
And success from last year, I understand?
From my first year on the team, which was, I believe, 3 years ago now, we ended up placing top 20 out of 120 other colleges from around the U.S.
Program has some heritage, right? I mean, Don White, who we both know, started the program at UNF, and now you guys are pretty much running the show. What's the biggest challenge that you face? I mean, you've got a bunch of engineering students coming together. Is that it? Getting everybody on the same page?
I think one of the biggest challenges with the team is that knowledge transfer from year to year, where you have people who specialize in things like the suspension or the powertrain, just trying to have them be able to transfer that knowledge onto new members of the team to kind of keep that legacy going and keep iterating onto creating a better and better car.
So who gets to drive the car? How do you decide that?
We'll have different events like karting, and we'll do some endurance karting events where we also work the track and have different testing days where we can have different people test out the car, do different events that we end up doing at competition to see who's best at which event, to see who we actually put in for competition.
So is this a field that you want to work in? Do you want to work in the automotive field when you come? Is that why you're a part of this club, or do you just love speed?
Oh, definitely. I grew up loving things like MotoGP, Supercross, and really into racing with my family. So I eventually wanted to go into professional racing, and I always loved race cars. And the first thing I did when I got to UNF was trying to find where the Film SA team was to get started.
So that history had gotten to you. Now, you're a North Florida guy, so you knew about it, huh?
I actually didn't know initially. It was when I first got into my first mechanical engineering class where I found out about the club.
So the competition's this summer. David, where are you guys competing at?
We'll be up at Michigan International Speedway in Brooklyn, Michigan.
Everybody who's watching.
And what other kind of engineering disciplines get involved in the club?
You don't specifically have to be engineering to join the team. We, of course, have EEs, and we'll occasionally have some people doing structural analysis, but also things with business, because with competition, we have the engineering side of it, but we also have more of a business side where, like, business presentation, talking about the cost of the car. So it kind of involves every major in the school, but we also have our marketing and advertising to try and gain funding for the team as well.
Who pays for it? I was going to say, who pays for the car?
We'll have some funding from student government, but we also will have outside sponsors as well that contribute money to help build the car.
Outstanding.
How much money do you need to raise every year?
I'm not entirely sure it costs in the car. Year over year, it kind of changes depending on what we add. Whether, for example, our frame is about 10 grand fully welded, but we'll have a lot of different systems in the car that have different financial needs year over year.
All right, so the name of the show is Maximize Your Potential, which as a student in engineering and working in particular with this racing project, you are trying to do. So we try to leave our viewers with something. Give us a tip. Give us something that you think is successful or that creates success that you found in your young life.
I think especially from Film SAE and going through the Eagle program as well is just kind of getting involved with whatever he wants to do and just kind of jumping in the deep end and trying to learn as much as you can to kind of deepen that understanding and be able to apply everything you've learned to new situations.
So don't worry about what you don't know. Just go figure things out.
Definitely.
Good. Well, that's a good way to maximize your potential. That's how you and I got it done.
Great.
Jump in and go.
No looking backwards.
No looking back. Von Wilhite, thanks for joining us. Good luck this summer. Hopefully UNF brings home a trophy. Is there a trophy or is it a cash prize?
We're looking to bring home some silverware this year.
Bring home the silverware.
All right.
And that'll do it for this edition of Maximize Your Potential. We'll see you next time right here on the Daily News Network.